Hey, how's it going, guys? It's CK here and welcome to the final car from the Ralph Lauren Polo Red DLC pack. Of course, it is the much hyped Lykan Hypersport. See what I did there? See what I did? Only kidding. But anyway, I've been dying to make a video. I have not driven it yet, guys. I have held off for the past few days to make this big review. And the first thing we're going to do is the normal thing that we do. Take a look around the car. So this is a very beautiful car and a very aggressive looking car. I do compare it to the Lamborghini Aventador, but to me this just looks a whole lot meaner, even though the Aventador is pretty damn mean. But yeah, anyway, what we can do is actually lift up this bit right here, lift up essentially the bonnet, but it's actually the boot in this case because this is a mid-engine car. And yes, it's a very cool looking. Look at that, it looks like a pair of wings. Or like the Batman symbol, doesn't it? It looks like the Batman symbol. But not much under there. You get like a nice space and stuff for a bag or two. You're not exactly going to fit a freaking cow in there, are you? But anyway, we'll go back around this way. And, oh yeah, I forgot the lights. How can I forget the lights, man? Whoosh, look how evil that looks. God, you would run if you seen this thing light up in a freaking dark alley, wouldn't you? Just hear the noise of it as well. You would be like, run away, it's time to run away. Now this is pretty cool. Watch this. Oh my god, I might have a crisis. I might have had a crisis now. The bad thing is you can't really see the engine that well. Thank you Forza for actually taking us over there. So we get a little bit of an information format here. Look at it. It's just the way they've set this thing up. In terms of looks, and in terms of where everything is actually placed, it's all nipped and tucked away. Everything is just where it needs to be. It is so good. It's a Lykan Hypersport logo. I love their logo. It looks really cool. Now, I'm aware that Lykan actually means wolf in French, so it's a very good car, and it's a very good reason why I like that. Oh my god. Look at the carbon fibre and everything. I just want to take this all in, guys. It's going to be more of a bigger review this time, because this is a car that has been much anticipated, as it says. Look at it. Man, this is great. So anyway, backing out of that, and if we can, if the camera gets free, that'd be great. Shutting that back down, and I think we can do this, can't we? Oh my god, that looks so cool. That looks very cool. Man, I'm a sucker for active air brakes, seriously, and active aero spoilers, so to see that, look at that stance though, seriously, with the spoiler up, the lines just flow from the spoiler down. It's just like one big diagonal fierce spear. That's what I could sum up this thing as. It looks like a fierce spear that's just ready to jab you, but it's the steering wheel on the other side. Yes it is! Walking back round again. Look at all this exercise just to get into this car. Did I just open that? Yes, I did. Stupid idiot. But that means we can get to hear the actual noise of the car even more. Look at them doors, man. Look at the doors. So nice. I want to open everything back up so we can hear it to the max. And open it again. It's so appealing. It's so appealing. So let's get into this. My voice went in Louis Caliber mode there. It's like, it's so appealing, so appealing. But, oh god, this is incredible. Now, there is an option for this car, which you can fit rubies and also emeralds into it. I do believe some of it is actually made by Diamond. I think it's some of the light contents and materials. But yeah, I can't wait any longer. Let's actually fire this bitch up. Now, I think it was Tomcat that said this as well, right? You can't really sum that up, and you can't really compare that noise to any other hypercar. I mean, the closest thing it does get to is like the Lamborghini Aventador's V12, but it sounds different. There's a lot more crackle to it. Listen again. Oh, it's nice. It is very nice. So anyway, we're going to hop out of the car and go on to the first test. It is the top speed test. at Le Mans. Cannot wait for this. Let's get going. Right, so we've backed up a little bit from the straight on Le Mans just to give us the biggest chance possible to get this thing to its theoretical top speed, which is 229 miles an hour. So let's get going. Quite a lot of wheel spin through first and second there, as to be expected, with 740 horsepower. Oh yes. There we go. Third gear. As it puts its power down very, very well indeed. Noticing that through the corners, especially from the exits as well. Doesn't want to spin or anything. Keep her going, here we go. Nearly 200 already, 200s. This thing, twin turbo, 3.7 litre flat 6. As I said, 740 horsepower, 707 pounds-feet of torque. It weighs around about 3,042 pounds, so it ain't the lightest car in the world. And it's a 0 to 60 time of 2.8 seconds. So yeah, she is one fast wolf. She really is. Let's see, 226. We're nearly there already. Come on. Two more. Come on. Nope, that little hill got us there. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was a bit squirmy there. We might get it on the return run, guys. Break. Oh, these are incredible, man. God, they stop you like you've hit a brick wall. Jesus, you don't need to have a crash in this thing. Well, you'll never have a crash. Because these brakes are dynamite. They are very, very good indeed. Okay, let's do this in the cockpit view, going back this way. Very, very frightened indeed. That gauge, man. Kind of reminds me of the Revington gauge and interior as well. A few people have says that. Let's try and get this to its top speed. Come on. I believe in you, Lykan. You can do it. Go full Fast and Furious. Come on. 220. Should be doing a lot better when we get down to the actual downhill section, but this interior though. Holy crap. If it is true what they say about... Does this only get 6 gears? This only gets 6 gears, come on, I was expecting 7. Come on! As I was saying, if it's true what they say about the emerald in that is mental. It really is. Come on, I'm going to need to brake soon. Come on, Lykan, you can do it. Come on! Right, I need to brake. Just 2 miles an hour short, man. 2 miles an hour short. I'm pretty sure that was the exact same thing with the Koenigsegg 1-to-1. Just 2 miles an hour short of its theoretical top speed. So anyway, let's go ahead and move over to one of the fun tests, or one of the most fun tests. This was pretty fun, but not as fun as flinging this thing around a track. I've decided to come to Spa to test out the Lykan Hypersports, guys, because this is a very, very technical track with long straightaways and very challenging hairpins and other corners as well. And that is what the Lykan was built for. So anyway, let's rev it up and get going. This is one of the most hyped things I've been waiting for. Let's do this. Oh, it does lovely burnouts. Lovely rolling burnouts. And there comes that spoiler. It's one of the most iconic features about this thing. And the exhaust pipes as well. I've never ever seen a set of exhaust pipes look like that before. It looks like Toblerones. That's what it looks like. A pair of Toblerones have just been stuck in the back of this thing. Bit of metal Toblerones. Okay, so for the first lap, we'll try and just get used to this car on Spa. The next couple of laps, we'll have a little bit of a hoon in it. Mamma mia, this thing does not stop pulling. Holy mother of God, man. Brake now. Don't know if I braked a little bit early there. I would brake there normally in any other car, but this thing is... It's freaking... claws for brakes, man. Just digs into the ground. It's amazing. And this sunlight is even better. I mean, what do you make of the colour, guys? I mean, everyone else that I've seen has went for the darker blue or like the white or the black, but this is dynamite in like a light sky blue. The drifts are controllable. The drifts are very, very controllable indeed. Now, there is talk and plans about a Lykan Super Sports coming, kind of like a a lower version of the Hypersport, and to my eye it actually looks a bit better. I mean, I never thought I'd say that, but if you've seen like the render photos, it just looks a lot more compact and a lot more, dare I say it, aggressive than this. If you could get even more aggressive, I highly doubt you could, but you can. See, when you're taking it slow as well, there's no sense that it wants to step out, and that is the sign of a very good hypercar. That was my fault there. If you think I was jinxing that, I didn't. That was my fault. I didn't brake in time. Let's mash the throttle for this. Okay, fourth. I'm actually sweating now. Partially because of the heat in my room, and partially because I'm driving this thing. The second to last corner, nicely. Could have went there a little bit more flat out, but hot diggity damn. Brake. Oh god, I think the tyres are needing to warm up a little bit. Coming around here. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. So let's jump into the interior view for the second lap. Let's try and get this thing a little bit more sideways and have some fun. If she doesn't want to spin out, because it is a mid-engine car, remember, with 740 horsepower. Now this might be a very interesting battle between the Aventador, the Wyra, and this. If you guys want to see that, then I would be very happy to actually sort that out. Maybe might even make it a face-off video. Oh god, it just handles the Rouge very well back there. These most other cars, they kind of skit out on the top corner, if you know what I mean. I'm going to try and brake a little bit later this time. Just hearing it bang off the red limiter. Crackles. Oh, this is probably the most controllable hypercar you can drive. Seriously, the P1, that is just the Widowmaker. And it's kind of weird how we're driving it on the same track, which Jeremy actually drove it. But oh, god damn, man. Seriously, the LaFerrari is controllable as well, right? But nothing near this. This just works with you. I mean, if you've seen Jeremy Clarkson's DVD, The Italian Job, where he talks about the Pagani's Honda R working with you, and it just feels like a big Nissan Micra. This is what this feels like. A Nissan Micra which has had many steroids, some diamonds injected into it, and it just looks a hell of a lot more meaner. That is what this is. God. Sorry if I'm slightly having a crisis here, guys, but this has been worth the wait. Didn't I tell you? Do the cars you don't drive that much first, and then do the cars that you will drive, and it will pay off. This is my big payoff for driving all these cars for you guys. Oh, Jesus. I'm in love. I am in love with the Lykan. You know what you should call this thing? The Big Bad Wolf. Seriously, the big Dubaian or the Middle Eastern Big Bad Wolf. That's what we should call it. So good. And into the last couple of corners here. And then I think what we'll do, for being a little bit of a crazy bugger, which I am, we're going to go and attempt to go around Spa backwards. Can't remember doing this before, but we're going to give it a bash. We might have done it. We'll give it a bash. Actually, I think we have done it before in the P1 video. It was at night. Oh my god. I'm interested to see what the actual width of these tyres are in the back, because they are pretty damn fat by the looks of it. Oh god, where am I going? I'm going off-road! No, I don't want to do that. It's going to get mud on my tyres. Let's get this thing properly hooning. I've been taking it easy. I've been kind of afraid to do this. Oh, the sunlight hurts my... Every time I have to sing that song when there's a freaking Call of Duty lens flare. We're going. And now brake. And brake and the clutch. Whoa. Oh god, oh okay. Game glitched out a bit again. God damn it, man. I don't know why he's doing that. Never normally does that, it's kind of strange. No, not in the grass again. It's quite weird transcending from going forward on Spa to backwards. It's just much like the Pagani Huayra, it is that spoiler at the back which helps out big time. Now I know it doesn't have the flaps at the front. Giggity. I know it doesn't have the flaps at the front like the Huayra, but considering the aerodynamics of this, you know, the edges and stuff, it just cuts through the air like a freaking knife. Oh god, can we do the Rouge going sideways? Highly doubt it. I don't want to just get a ticket for instant death, but we'll give it a bash. Oh god, oh! Told you! Freaking told you that was going to happen. God freaking damn it, man. But to sum up, great car in terms of handling wise until you get to the freaking last corner. Well, that closes up this review of the Lykan Hypersport. This is probably one of the best cars to ever come in to a Forza game now. I am not telling a lie about that, that is my genuine opinion, guys. If you have a different opinion, then let me know in the comments section below. And if you do like the car, let me know what you do like about it. Do you like the looks, do you like the noise, do you like the just sheer mental power and handling? It is a great overall hypercar, and definitely one that I'll be using a hell of a lot more in Forza Motorsport 6. So if you have the money, get the new car pack, guys, and also get this car in your garage ASAP. It's very, very cool indeed. I would love to actually see one of these things in real life and drive one. It'd be absolutely mental, but you'd have to be a multi-millionaire to drive one of these things, considering the fact that it does cost around about $3 million. I think it is around about $3 million, which is freaking mental, absolutely mental. But yet again, it's a car with a freaking diamond in it. Who's going to argue with that? And it's been in Fast and Furious as well, so it is automatically cool on that front. But yeah, this has been all the coverage of the cars from the DLC pack. Sorry about the little Mazda Formula car, guys. I'm not going to do that one. I'm not really into that style of car. I'm going to head off now. Thank you so much for watching this review of this car. I just can't stop talking about it. It's definitely been worth the wait. So yeah, for the future DLCs, I mean, I'm going to be doing this exact same pattern, doing the less popular cars first, and then moving on to my favourites. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. But from me and the mental Lykan Hypersport, peace.